Carmen.
I'm Kristen.
And we want to tell you about our rock wall.
It's very exciting and very fun. One time I had to climb on this rock wall, and one time I put my foot on a rock wall. Then I went on that tree to get a plum.
And I think Go ahead.
And then I jumped up and got a plum.
I think what Christian's trying to say is that when we built this rock wall, we built it 15 inches high, 15 to 17 depending on the slope of the ground, and we stacked the rock wall so that it would be level. And in fact, you can get on the rock wall and do exactly what Christian's doing, which is walk on the rock wall. It has no mortar. What we've done is we've tried to do a base of really large rocks, and then we stack two, and then we stagger. And then we fill in the gaps with smaller rocks. Now, if you'll look as we go around the rock wall, if you see how the rocks are laid, they're almost straight and flat all the way across. It's field rock or riverstone rock. It's a combination of the two. It took about 4 pallets. I left a space to walk through the flower garden, although I would recommend, if I were to do it all over again, a space big enough for the wheelbarrow to fit. That's one of the things I've learned. Now, when you go all the way around the rock wall, which I think probably comes to pretty close to 100 to 200 feet. I've not actually ever measured it. But it took anywhere from 4 to 5 pallets of rock. Some of the rock I had accumulated over the years. Some of the rock I actually had to buy from a landscape vendor. But as I indicated, there's no mortar. It's solid. And it goes all the way around my flower garden. And so for those people who are concerned that they cannot do this, that's not true. This is the first rock wall I've ever built, and I'm convinced that anybody can do it as long as you are systematic about it. I laid all the rock out. I didn't keep the rock in a pile, and I just went through and filled in rock like it was a puzzle. And that's how I put the rock wall together.